I hope you're all staying sane and healthy during this crazy time. I'm Victor, one of the co-founders and CEO of Scrible. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to learn about what we do and how we can help during this pandemic and beyond. We're tackling one of the hardest things in secondary education, which is teaching the research and writing process. And it turns out that we're actually filling a gap in the distance learning model right now because Scribble helps centralize all students' research and writing work in one place online so that the teacher can then actually access that work and assess it and provide feedback remotely and asynchronously from home, which is historically not how this is done. Um, for those that don't know us, I've got a couple slides that give you some background, but I'd love to be able to show you more. Here's the problem. Half the students in our country are coming out of secondary struggling with research skills and not being ready for college level writing. When you study the problem closely as we have, you realize that a research paper or a project is actually a very complex process. It requires lots of different steps and skills along the way. And historically, unfortunately, teachers and students have had to kind of struggle to cobble together multiple tools to do different parts of the workflow. So, for example, they might have used a standalone citation tool, a PDF organizer, a web clipper thing to grab things off the internet when they're doing research and so forth. And so this is a very fragmented workflow, which makes it hard for students to stay organized. And as a byproduct, it makes it hard for teachers to be able to track that progress and provide timely feedback. So at Scribble, we've built a super app that basically lets you do all this work in one place. We help students curate, annotate, cite, build an outline, build a bibliography, and then integrate that into the writing process because we integrate with Google Docs and Microsoft Word. We then take the data that comes out of that student workflow and we bring it all together for the teacher in an analytics dashboard that lets them see real-time progress analytics and data for an assignment in a way that historically just wasn't possible. So here's an example. So for a particular research paper assignment, we can show the teacher how many students are on target and off target for the different steps in the process. We can also show them data about where each student is at and how they're tracking against certain goals that were set for the assignment. And this is pretty revolutionary stuff. Teachers historically have never really had access to this level of information. So I'd love to be able to show you more of what we have for teachers. I'd also love to be able to show you the amazing research and writing tools we built for students. And I guess I'll just close by saying that Scribble is something that you can use across disciplines and grade levels and even programs. And so we can help you across English, history, social studies, science, AP capstone research projects, IB extended essays, National History Day projects, science fair projects, and so forth. And so if you're wondering how students and teachers are going to be able to do this work well and efficiently in the new school year if there are school closures, I believe we can really help you, and we'd love to do that.